Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the English podcast with Polly and Nick. This is your cozy, safe place to learn real, everyday English. I am Polly.
And I am Nick. And today, guys, I have a big, red, ugly mark right on the middle of my nose. Why? Well, it is a very funny but very painful secret.
Oh, yes, we will tell you the secret of Nick's poor nose very soon. Do not worry, he is alive. But first, grab your hot tea, get a warm blanket, get very comfortable, and let's spend this lovely time together.
I am so happy you are here with us today. And hey, a quick reminder before we start. Do not stress if you do not understand every single word today. It is completely okay.
Exactly. Please just listen to our voices like music. Your brain is a very amazing machine. It learns and remembers things even when you just relax and listen to the natural flow of our conversation. You are doing a fantastic job just by being here and listening to us.
So, what is on the menu today, Polly? Today we talk about the black mirror, our mobile phones, especially at night when it is dark.
Yes. Have you ever promised yourself, tonight I will go to sleep early, but then you look at your bright screen for 3 hours? Today, we will find out why our brains do this silly thing, and we will learn how a stupid, cheap piece of plastic can save your sleep.
Our plan for today is simple and fun. First, I will share my tragic, painful story. Then we will dive very deep into the psychology of our screens and our brains.
And of course, stick with us until the very end. Do not turn off the audio, because at the end, we have our special, famous, easy word rewind. We will take all the difficult words from today and explain them super simply with funny stories. You will absolutely love it. Okay, Nick, it is time. The people want to know. Please tell the audience, what exactly happened to your nose? Why is it red?
Okay, listen to this. It is so embarrassing. Yesterday, I decided to be a very responsible, smart adult. I drank my chamomile tea, I brushed my teeth for 2 whole minutes, I put on my favorite soft pajamas, and I got into my warm bed at exactly 10:30 p.m. Perfect, right?
Wow, very impressive. 10:30 is a great, healthy time to sleep.
Right. I was so proud of myself. I closed my eyes, the room was dark, but then my brain said, "Oh, wait, Nick, you need to set your morning alarm. You have work tomorrow." So I took my phone from the table, just press one button, one simple tap.
I know this dangerous trap. Just one button. It's never just one button, Nick.
Exactly. I unlocked the screen, and right there, on the top, there was a notification, a little red circle, a new video from a channel I like. I told myself, I will just check what it is. 10 seconds. I clicked it, and then, I don't know what happened to the universe, Polly.
Oh no. What time did you look at the real clock again?
It was 3 a.m., 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my goodness! 4.5 hours? Nick, what were you doing all this time?
Polly, I was watching a video of 2 guys in a tropical jungle. They were building a giant luxury swimming pool, but they had no tools. They were using only mud, leaves, and a few wooden sticks.
Mud and sticks?
Yes, a 40-minute video. And after that, I watched part 2. They made a water slide out of dirt. Why? Why did my brain need to know how to build a mud pool in the jungle at 2 a.m.? I live in an apartment.
This is amazing. But wait, what about the nose, the red mark?
Ah, yes, the tragic end. So, it is 3 a.m. My eyes were so heavy, they were closing automatically. I had zero energy, but I was still holding the heavy phone right above my face. And suddenly, my hand relaxed. Smack!
Ouch!
Yes, ouch! The big metal phone fell right on my nose. It hit the bone. It hurt so much, Polly. It woke me up completely. I was tired. I was angry at myself. My nose was red and hot. I just sat in the dark and thought, how does one small alarm button turn into 4 hours of lost life?
Oh, poor Nick. I am so sorry for your nose. But this story is so classic. It happens to everyone. Let's move into our deep dive. Let's talk about the science. Why couldn't you stop? You really only wanted to press one button for the alarm.
Yes, that is my question. Am I just weak? Am I stupid? Do I have zero willpower? Other people stop, but I can't.
No, Nick, stop right there. You are not weak. You are not stupid. Listen carefully. The apps on our phones, like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they are designed by very, very smart scientists.
Scientists?
Yes, thousands of people go to work every day, and their only job, their only goal is to steal your attention. They want your eyes on the screen. When you start doom scrolling, it is very hard to stop because the app is fighting your brain.
So it's not my fault that I watched the mud pool video?
It is a trap. Think about your kitchen refrigerator. Have you ever opened the fridge door just to look inside?
Yes, of course. Usually when I'm bored, I open the door and look.
Exactly. You open it and think, will I find a piece of pizza? Will I find a tasty chocolate cake? You look, you don't find anything new, and you close the door. 10 minutes later, you open it again. Maybe a new cake magically appeared? Your phone uses the exact same trick.
Oh, because I pull the screen down with my finger to refresh the page.
Yes, you pull it down, it loads for a second, and your brain thinks, will I see a funny video? Will I get a message from a friend? Your brain loves this mystery.
Wow, I pull down the screen and I wait for a tasty digital snack. It is exactly like looking in the empty fridge.
Yes, your brain sees bright colors, it hears funny sounds, it gets new information, and it just wants it more. You think you are the boss. You think you are driving the car, but actually the algorithm is driving the car, and you're just the passenger.
Okay, I'm the passenger, but Polly, wait, let me defend myself. After a long, hard day of work, my brain is tired. My boss yelled at me, the traffic was bad, I feel stressed. Watching these jungle videos helps me relax. I just scroll mindlessly to rest my brain. It feels good.
I hear you, Nick. I really do. We all do this. When we're tired, we want easy things. But I have to tell you a sad secret.
What secret?
It is fake rest. It is not real rest.
Fake rest? What do you mean? But I'm literally lying down in my soft bed. My muscles are relaxed.
Yes, your body is in bed. Your legs are resting. But your brain? Your brain is running a marathon.
A marathon?
Yes, think about what your brain is doing while you watch the phone. It is looking at flashing bright lights. It is listening to fast music and people talking quickly. It is feeling emotions. Maybe you laugh at a cat. Then you feel sad at the news. Then you are surprised by the mud pool.
That is true. It is a lot of emotions in 5 minutes.
Exactly. Your brain is eating so much information. It is like eating fast food. It tastes good, but it does not give you real, healthy energy. Your nervous system is getting shocked again and again.
Oh, so when I think I am relaxing, I'm actually making my brain work more and more.
Exactly. You are making it tired. If you really, truly want to relax your brain after a hard day of work, try this crazy idea.
I am ready. What is it?
Just sit in a comfortable chair. No music, no phone, no TV. Sit in total silence and just look at the white ceiling for 15 minutes.
Look at the ceiling. Polly, I love you, but that sounds incredibly boring. I will go crazy.
Yes, boring is good. Boring is exactly what your overworked, tired brain needs to actually rest and heal. It needs zero new information.
Okay, maybe I will try the ceiling. But let's talk about good intentions. Sometimes I have good goals. Last week, I said to myself, Nick, you will only watch one educational video tonight. You will learn 10 new phrases in Bulgarian.
That is a very nice goal.
Right? Very smart. But 2 hours later, I was not speaking Bulgarian. I was watching a silent video of a strange man in a garage. He was cleaning a rusty 18th century axe with a toothbrush. How did I manage to lose track of time again? I did not click on the axe video.
Oh, I know this trap very, very well. It's the autoplay feature. The next video starts automatically.
Yes, it counts down. 5, 4, 3, and it starts.
Exactly. Nick, you are trying to fight the billion-dollar smart algorithms with your human willpower. But let's be honest, at 11 p.m., your willpower is asleep. Your willpower is at 0% battery. You cannot fight a supercomputer when you are sleepy.
So what do I do? Do I go into the settings and turn off autoplay? Do I delete the apps? That is too much work. I will just download them again tomorrow.
No, don't change the settings. We need a simpler trick. Let's try something different. I call it the 3-second rule.
The 3-second rule. Okay, tell me how it works.
It's very easy. When a video finishes and you feel your thumb moving to click the next video, or you see the next video starting, freeze. Stop your hand.
Freeze my hand. Okay?
Give yourself exactly 3 seconds. Breathe and ask yourself out loud, yes, speak with your mouth, am I doing this because I really want to know about this rusty axe, or because I'm just bored and tired?
Just ask myself a question out loud in my bedroom? That feels silly.
Yes, it is silly, but you know what the secret is? Usually, while you are asking this question, the magic spell disappears. It's like turning on the bright light in a dark, scary room. You suddenly wake up and realize, wait, I do not care about an axe from the 18th century. I want to sleep.
Ah, it breaks the automatic movement.
Yes, this little question is a bridge. It is a bridge between your zombie autopilot and your real, smart self. Try it tonight. It gives you a tiny chance to say no.
A bridge to my real self. I like that. The 3-second rule. I will try it, but Polly, please explain this next thing to me, because I think I am broken.
You are not broken. What happens?
Why is it that at 2 a.m., when I am in my bed in the dark, I feel so incredibly motivated? I feel like Superman. I lie there and think, tomorrow I will start a new business. I will run 10 kilometers. I will eat only green vegetables. I will learn Spanish.
Oh yes, the late-night Superman.
But late, at 7 a.m., when the real alarm rings, the motivation is zero. I am completely exhausted. I hate the gym, I hate Spanish, and I hate everyone in the world. Why does this happen? Am I crazy?
No, you are definitely not crazy. 90% of people feel this exact same way. It is a very funny trick that your brain plays on you.
A trick? Why is my brain tricking me?
At night, your brain likes to imagine a fantasy. It imagines this perfect future Nick, a Nick with a great body, a big business, who speaks 5 languages. And here's the science part. When you just think about this perfect future, your brain gives you a reward. It gives you happy chemicals, dopamine.
Wait, I get the happy reward just for dreaming about the gym?
Yes, it is cheap, fast happiness with absolutely zero real work. Because you are in bed, right? You cannot physically go to the gym at 2 a.m., so your brain says, great plan, Nick. Here's some happiness. You get the feeling of success without sweating.
Wow, that is brilliant, but also terrible.
Exactly. It's a fake success. And in the morning, the fantasy is gone. The reality hits you hard. The bed is warm, the floor is cold, and running is hard work.
This explains my whole life. So what do I do with these genius night ideas? Do I just ignore them?
No, don't ignore them. Put a physical paper notebook and a pen next to your bed, on your table. I call it the quarantine notebook.
Quarantine? Like for a virus?
Yes, to isolate the idea. When you have a genius business idea at 2 a.m., take the pen, write it down on the paper, tell your brain out loud, "This is a great idea, brain. I wrote it down. We will start doing it tomorrow morning after breakfast." And then close the book and go to sleep.
So I tell my brain that the idea is safe.
Yes, you validate it, you save it, and you remove it from your active memory. Then you can finally rest.
A notebook. Okay, that is very old school, very retro, but I can try.
Let's talk about the real big problem here, Nick, the elephant in the room. Where does your phone sleep at night?
What do you mean?
Where physically is your phone when you are sleeping?
Well, it's on the bed, right next to my pillow. Sometimes under my pillow, like a good close friend. It keeps me warm.
Oh, Nick, that is the core problem. If you really want to fix this, your phone must sleep in a different room. Your phone must sleep in the kitchen.
The kitchen? Are you crazy, Polly? No way. Absolutely not.
Why not?
First of all, my alarm is on my phone. How will I wake up for work? Second of all, what if there's an emergency? What if someone needs me? What if someone calls me at 3 a.m. with big, important news?
Nick, my dear friend, let's be very, very honest with each other right now. Who is calling you at 3 a.m.? Really?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the president of the country. Maybe he needs my advice.
The president is sleeping, Nick. He does not need you. Nobody is calling you at 3 a.m. It's just an excuse. Listen, if the phone is physically next to your hand, you will always end up watching YouTube. It is inevitable. It's like putting a hungry dog next to a sausage.
I'm the hungry dog in this story?
Yes, my advice is hard, I know. It sounds radical, but it works 100%. Tomorrow, go to a physical store, buy a cheap, ugly, stupid plastic alarm clock, the kind that runs on batteries and rings very, very loudly. Put it across the room.
So I have to use a plastic alarm clock like it is 1995?
Yes, like it is 1995.
An ugly plastic clock. Okay. But Polly, I will be honest with you now. This is a bit personal.
You can tell me. This is a safe space.
If I leave my phone in the kitchen, the bedroom is very dark, and it is very, very quiet. Just me and the dark.
And that feels scary? That feels uncomfortable?
Yes, exactly. When it is completely quiet, my brain gets very loud. It starts talking. I start thinking about all my problems. I worry about my job, my money, or even worse, I remember that stupid, embarrassing thing I said to a pretty girl at a party 10 years ago. And then I can't sleep. It is like insomnia. The phone helps me hide from these bad thoughts. The videos drown out the voice in my head.
Nick, thank you for being so brave and so honest. I want you to know that this is completely normal. Millions of people do this. We use the bright screen and the loud videos to run away from our own anxiety. We use the phone to block the noise in our own heads.
It is like an electronic blanket. But how do I stop running? The thoughts are scary.
Remember that paper quarantine notebook we talked about? The one for the business ideas?
Yes.
Use it for the bad thoughts, too. Use it to empty your head. If a stressful thought comes, like, I need to pay the electricity bill, or I am worried about my boss, turn on the small lamp. Write the problem down on the paper.
Just write it down?
Yes, and say to your brain, I see this problem. I am not ignoring it. Look, I wrote it down on the paper, but there is nothing I can do at 2 a.m. We will fix it tomorrow at 10 a.m. It helps your brain feel safe. The brain says, okay, the problem is on paper. I don't need to hold it in my memory anymore.
Empty my head on paper. I actually really like that idea. It sounds healthy. But you know, Polly, sleep is so nice. I love my bed. My blanket is so soft. Why do I fight it? Why do I choose a cold, glowing plastic rectangle over a warm, soft, beautiful bed? It doesn't make logical sense.
Are you ready for the biggest, deepest psychological secret of all tonight?
I am ready. Hit me.
You are not delaying your sleep. You actually love sleep.
Then what am I doing?
What you are actually trying to avoid is tomorrow morning.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Yes, you use your phone to procrastinate. You don't want the next day to start. Think about what tomorrow means. Tomorrow means waking up early. It means a cold bathroom. It means traffic. It means work, routine, stress, angry bosses, and adult responsibilities.
Oh my God.
In that dark, quiet room, when nobody is watching you, you are trying to artificially make your free time longer. It's the only time in the day that belongs 100% to you. You are literally stealing time from tomorrow morning to have more me time today. Psychologists call it revenge bedtime procrastination.
Revenge? Who am I taking revenge on?
On the busy daytime, on the stress, you are taking back your freedom, but you are paying for it with your health.
Wow, that is really deep, Polly. My mind is blown. You just read my mind like a book. I am stealing time from myself. I stay up late to feel free, but then I wake up exhausted. So the next day is even harder, more stressful, and I want to escape even more. It's a never-ending loop, a circle of pain, a vicious circle.
Exactly. A classic vicious circle. One problem creates another problem forever. But Nick, now that you see the circle, now that you understand the psychology, you have the power to break it.
You know what? You're right. Tonight is the night. The phone does not go in the bed. I will plug it into the wall on the table on the other side of the room. When the alarm rings tomorrow, I will have to physically stand up and walk to turn it off.
I am so incredibly proud of you, Nick. That is the first real, powerful step. No more mud pools, no more phones dropping on your nose, just good, deep, quality sleep. Your brain will thank you tomorrow.
Okay, let's summarize all this great information for our friends listening at home. Number 1, human willpower simply does not work late at night. Do not trust your tired brain.
Number 2, use physical barriers. Put the phone on the other side of the room or in the kitchen. Buy a plastic clock.
Number 3, use the 3-second rule before you watch another video. Ask yourself if you really care.
And number 4, write your late-night business ideas and your worries in a physical paper notebook. Remember, my friends, the bed is for sleeping, not for bright screens.
And now, everybody's absolute favorite part of the show,
the moment you have been waiting for. Welcome to the Easy Word Rewind.
Yes, this is the part where we slow down. We take a deep breath. We take the 8 difficult, complex words we used in the deep dive today, and we explain them so simply that absolutely anyone can understand them. And we give you funny, real-life examples. Let's go.
Word number 1 is doom scrolling.
Doom scrolling. This is a very modern word. It means looking at your phone screen for a very long time, usually reading bad news, negative things, or sad stories, and you just cannot stop moving your finger. It feels dark.
My example, yesterday I was doom scrolling for an hour. I was looking at videos of angry fighting cats. First it was funny, but then I couldn't stop. I felt so sad and negative after.
My example, sometimes if I am not careful, I start doom scrolling the political news before breakfast, and then my mood is ruined and I am worried all day long. Please don't do it. Word number 2 is mindlessly.
Mindlessly. This means doing an action like a robot or a zombie. You are doing it, your body is moving, but your brain is completely turned off. You do not think about what you are doing. You are on autopilot.
My example, yesterday I was walking mindlessly in my apartment while talking on the phone. I opened the kitchen fridge, but I actually wanted to go to the bathroom. I was not thinking.
That is so funny. My example, last weekend I ate a whole giant bag of potato chips mindlessly while watching an action movie. When the movie finished, the bag was empty and I didn't even remember tasting the chips. Word number 3 is to lose track of time.
To lose track of time. This is a phrase that means you completely forget what time it is. You don't look at the clock. You think maybe 5 minutes have passed, but actually it has been 3 whole hours. Time disappears.
My example, when I start playing my favorite video game on the computer, I always lose track of time. I start at 8 p.m., I blink my eyes, and oops, the sun is shining, and it is morning.
My example, when I call my best friend on the phone, we start talking about our lives, and I always lose track of time. We talk until our phones die. Word number 4 is exhausted.
Exhausted. This is an adjective. It means you were super, incredibly tired. You have absolutely zero energy left. Imagine your phone battery is at 1%, blinking red. That's how your body feels.
My example, last spring, after working outside in my mother's garden for 10 hours in the sun, I was completely exhausted. I didn't even make it to the bed. I just slept on the floor in the hallway.
My example, I tried to run 5 kilometers yesterday because I watched a fitness video. After only 10 minutes, my legs hurt, I couldn't breathe, I was totally exhausted, and I went home to eat a large pizza instead. Wow, Polly, that's 4 big words already. My brain is getting a bit hot. Listeners, let's do a 3-second check. Do you remember the word for being super tired, like a 1% battery?
Yes, exhausted. You guys are amazing. Okay, Nick, don't procrastinate. What is word number 5?
Word number 5 is to end up.
This is a phrasal verb. It describes the final result of a situation, and usually the result is a surprise. You planned to do one small thing, but a completely different, bigger thing happened at the end of the story.
My example, I opened the cupboard because I wanted to eat just one small chocolate cookie, but they were so good I ended up eating the entire box.
My example, I went to the shopping mall just to buy some milk and bread, but I saw a sale and I ended up buying a beautiful, expensive red winter coat. No milk, just a coat. Word number 6 is insomnia.
Insomnia. This is a medical noun. Insomnia is a terrible feeling.
It is when you really want to sleep, you are in your bed, it is nighttime, but your eyes are wide open and your brain will not let you sleep at all.
My example, last week I made a mistake. I drank a big hot cup of strong black coffee at 8 p.m. And then, of course, I had terrible insomnia all night long. I counted sheep until the morning.
My example, I was lying in bed and my brain started thinking about a stupid, embarrassing mistake I made in high school 15 years ago. The memory was so loud it gave me insomnia until 4 a.m. To word number 7 is to procrastinate.
This is a very important verb. It means you have a big, important, or difficult job to do, but instead of doing it, you say, I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe next week, and you do fun, easy, silly things instead of the hard work. You avoid the task.
My example, I really need to clean my dirty bedroom. There are clothes everywhere, but I procrastinate by sitting at my desk and organizing all my pens and pencils by color.
My example, in April, I have to fill out the documents to pay my taxes. It is boring, so I procrastinate by washing my apartment windows 3 times. The windows are clean, but the taxes are late. And finally, our last word, number 8, is vicious circle.
A vicious circle. This is a noun phrase. A vicious circle is a very bad loop or cycle. Problem A causes problem B. Then problem B makes problem A even worse, and they go around and around, and it never stops naturally.
My example, I feel sad, so I eat a lot of sweet chocolate to feel better. But eating too much chocolate makes me feel guilty and bad about my health. Because I feel bad, I am sad again. Sad, chocolate, bad, sad. A vicious circle.
My example, I'm very tired in the morning, so I drink 5 cups of espresso. All that coffee means I'm stressed and I can't sleep at night. Because I can't sleep, I'm extremely tired the next day. A vicious circle. As Polly said, we must break it.
Wow, what a fantastic and useful list of words we had today. You guys are doing amazing. Your English is getting better every single minute. Now, my friends, we have an important question for you. Go down to the comments section right now and tell us.
Where does your phone sleep at night? Tell us the absolute truth. Does it sleep in your hand? Under your soft pillow? On the table? Or in another room like the kitchen? Tell us your habits in the comments. We promise we will read them and answer you.
Thank you so much for choosing to spend your valuable time with us today. You did a really great job for your English skills today just by listening and spending time with our voices. We are incredibly proud of you and your progress.
Remember our advice, guys. Try the physical barriers tonight. Buy that plastic clock. Save your nose from falling metal phones. Protect your sleep.
We hope you have a wonderful, cozy, dark, and very relaxing night of deep sleep tonight. We send you big, warm hugs from the studio.
See you next time for more fun and English, guys. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye-bye, beautiful people. Sleep well.